Okay, hopefully we'll be live soon, everybody. Just gonna wait to get confirmation and then we will jump into some Mortal Kombat. Oh, might help if I turn my controller on, right? Okie dokie. Let's hope we are gonna be live soon. Am I live? Let me know if I'm live in the comments, everyone. Oh yeah, it looks like we're going to be live. Cool. Hello, everyone. Nathan, we got double Nathan in the chat. Hello, JD. Hello, Nathan. Wow, it's been a while since I've done a solo stream on this channel. It feels kind of weird, guys. I'm not going to lie. But I'm glad to be back. I can't remember what the last solo stream was. But here, I'm at the menu screen for Mortal Kombat 1. It's in early access now. And we're just going to be jumping into the story mode. I've not played any of this yet, despite playing lots of the beta, lots of the alpha, and the pre-order demo that they sort of released. So obviously, Mortal Kombat 1 presents a remixed universe. We're at the end of Mortal Kombat 11. Yes, that game was called Mortal Kombat 11. This game's called Mortal Kombat 1. Liu Kang sort of rebooted the universe. So anyway, I'm here for about 2 hours with you, between 3 and 5. And we're just going to have a casual end to the day. You know what I mean? It's been a long week. It's been a busy week for a lot of us. It's been Starfield this, Starfield that. Well, guess what? The time of Starfield is over. The time of Mortal Kombat 1 has arrived. And I'm glad that you guys can share this experience with me. JD asking a question. I wonder how you handled Lies of P and MK1 in 1 week. Well, JD, obviously you're a games critic yourself, so you know what it's like sometimes in terms of code coming in and all that jazz. But Lies of P we had for like a generous amount of time. I had it for about a week and a half, 2 weeks there before the embargo date. And then Mortal Kombat, because of the early access shenanigans, it was almost the complete opposite. So like I said, this is my first time playing the actual game installed on my PlayStation 5, Mortal Kombat 1, playing the story mode. Even though when I was at Gamescom, I got to play about half of the opening chapter, so that's why I can talk to you now and not give a crap about what's happening on screen. We got Nathan, got JD, we got Will in the chat. It's going to be a grand old time. So yeah, this is a rebooted universe, bit of story mode. We might do like an hour of story mode and then just do an hour of the towers and maybe a bit of invasions. But either way, settle in, everyone, get some popcorn, let's have a fun time. But if anyone's in the early access of Mortal Kombat 1, let me know how you're getting on with it. And I thought I'd dress for the occasion, obviously. Look at that. Got to rep it. I'm kind of stealing Matt's look with the old hat game here. I hope he doesn't mind. And because of the light, I look incredibly tanned as well. I promise you I've not just come off... well, I did have some annual leave, but it was a couple of weeks ago now. JD says, I wish there was a playthrough once a week. Do you mean on the channel? Because we generally try and aim for a playthrough once a week. So you got the walkthrough podcast on Wednesday, obviously at 4 o'clock, as you know. And then Fridays tend to be like co-op streams. And then generally at the beginning of the week, depending on like embargoes and stuff, we try and do either a day 1 playthrough or a day 0 playthrough before the game's actually out. So I'm actually co-opting the co-op Friday slot at the moment to bring you a bit of Mortal Kombat 1. It was almost a Lies of P stream, but I don't think watching me get my butt kicked for 2 hours consistently would have been a lot of fun for everyone. Plus, it's all about Mortal Kombat at the moment, isn't it? So we've got a young Shang Tsung here, and I'm pretty sure that we're about to see Chronica, although it's been a long time since I actually played Mortal Kombat 11. I actually didn't vibe that well with Mortal Kombat 11's story or the gameplay, to be honest, but Mortal Kombat 9 and 10 X, those were the ones. JD says, you did participate in a tournament. How big was that? I didn't go to that event expecting to participate in a tournament, but on the games journo side, because there was a lot of streamers and like esports players there, I thought I did quite well. I beat another fellow games journalist, and I made it through to the top 8 out of 32. But then I immediately saw what was going on in the semi-finals, and I was like, oh yeah, there's no way. There was no way I stood a chance. I lost against a player called Little Drummer Boy. I don't know how big he is online or anything like that, but He mained Liu Kang, I mained Sub-Zero. Because Sub-Zero, obviously, you can freeze him, you can pause. And he's got a lot of distance in this version of Mortal Kombat, actually. It's just his main freeze ball. He's got so... The wind-up for it is so massive. Yeah. But the year of games... The year of dreams for games continues. I'm glad you think it's impressive, JD. Maybe it was just... Was it luck? Was it skill? Or was it me spamming the same attack over and over again? I don't know. Who's to say? I might... Should I skip these cutscenes? I don't know. Can I skip them? Well, I can if I wanted to. So I feel like we get the general idea, and I've seen all this intro before. I'm going to skip just so we can get straight into this. So basically, Kung Lao and Raiden, they're chilling at the Shaolin Temple. They're best buds, because obviously in this rebooted universe, Liu Kang's a god. Right. And now I need to get used to Kung Lao's power set. And he can't throw his hat at the moment. I noticed this during the Gamescom preview. Come on, Raiden. I've not played as Raiden yet. I don't think he can do his like electric fly move like he normally can. Right, let's get some down forward backs going. Okay, we got one super move, everyone. Whoa! Oh my god, Raiden's kicking my butt. Why has my phone that I use to keep track of the comments decided to go on a different video? That's naughty, isn't it? There we go. Oh! Can't hat throw, can't teleport as Kung Lao. It feels odd. But, you know, hopefully he's got a range of other moves. Ah. Concussion, Shaolin Spin. Alright. No, I tried the Shaolin Spin. There we go. So what's Concussion then? What? He's very spry. This game plays quicker than Mortal Kombat 11, which I'm a fan of. Oh! Oh, I was going to say, how did he not get knocked out by that? Come on. I wonder if after Mortal Kombat 1, they're going to keep things in the rebooted timeline. Like, is that the last we've seen of the Thunder God Raiden? Or is he going to come back in the... I don't know. At the end of this game, he might turn up in like an alternate universe. I'm not usually a hat guy, so let me know if I'm rocking this. That could be my brand now. Maybe I could steal it from Matt. There you go. Next time we're on the podcast together. But anyway, speaking of Lies of P, my written review went live for it yesterday. I gave it 4 stars. But if you prefer to watch your reviews rather than read them, keep your eyes peeled on the channel later today. That's all I'll say. So yeah, we're just at like the Shaolin sort of like place where everybody chills, and now the Lin Kuei are gonna come and invade. Smoke, Sub-Zero, but there's another ninja who's a member of the Lin Kuei now.
I have been busy.
See if you can guess who it is.
The Lin Kuei?
So obviously in Mortal Kombat, more so than Street Fighter and Tekken, I would argue, even though the last Tekken game I played seriously was Tekken Tag Tournament on the PS2. Mortal Kombat tends to focus on story a lot more than other AAA fighting games out there. And no matter what Scott McCrae says, Mortal Kombat did it first, alright? Don't listen to him about Street Fighter 6. So yeah. Calling it now. But it's only when you go back to play the older games, because in my head Mortal Kombat X still looks great, and that came out obviously 2 games ago. And Mortal Kombat 11 was on Game Pass, so I've been like playing that for a bit of comparison with the betas. It still looks great, but Mortal Kombat X is showing its age, and that's my favourite up until this one, potentially. But let's see how the story goes with this one first, shall we? I can't wait to get to the bits I haven't yet played. Right, now obviously they used to be called X-ray moves, now they're called fatal blows. When you get down to about a quarter health on your health bar, you gain access to like this big super move where bones break and stuff. You're not going to see that from me, because I'm not getting down to a quarter health, alright? I refuse. So we've got Raiden here as a cameo fighter, the cameo system new to Mortal Kombat 1. I'm still getting to grips with it, to be honest. It seems pretty fun, other than the fact that Sector and Cyrax are reduced to cameo fighters. Unbelievable. Because I thought treating them as one fighter with 3 different fighting styles was a good workaround to not, you know, bombard the roster with them. But, hey, who am I to go against the will of Ed Boon, the mighty Ed Boon? So yeah, first solo stream in a while. Was it really Resident Evil 4? That was my first solo stream. I must have done another one since then. I'm trying to think what came out. Diablo was with Jasmine. Did Remnant 2 with Scott and Shabana. Did Dead Island 2 with Shabana. But now I've got you all to myself this Friday afternoon. Oh, Smoke! He almost got me then. Come on, you activated my trap card, Smoke. What do we think of Smoke as a character? I don't know. Just a poor man Sub-Zero? I mean, he's kicking my butt at the moment. Whoa! That was a pretty big combo. So I'm playing the story mode on medium before I go bragging. I can't wait to... Because obviously in this part of the story, Kung Lao hasn't got his powers yet. Oh, bloody hell. There we go. So he literally can't do any hat-based attacks, which feels strange. There we go. Let's give him some. Super kick. I don't know why that didn't land. What? Oh yeah, Nathan in the chat's kindly reminded me, Final Fantasy 16 I soloed with you. That's right. But even then, that was quite a while ago now. When did Final Fantasy 16 come out? I want to say June? And now it's September?
This was you?
So yeah.
Honestly, I'm surprised.
Yeah, Star Wars. Star Wars was April.
Let's help Madam Bo.
What a game. Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I don't hear a lot of people talking about it, but that is still probably my game of the year. Even more so than Zelda. Because by Zelda I put like 50 hours in and I was like... it's still great, but I'm a bit bored now. JD says smoke is as lethal as cigarettes. That is true. Smoke will kill you. Second-hand smoke. And Nathan says what's going on right now from a story perspective. So basically the Shaolin Temple, with our main characters Raiden and Kung Lao, they're being invaded by a rival ninja faction called the Lin Kuei, which consists of Sub-Zero, Smoke, and in this version of the Mortal Kombat universe, Scorpion, because Scorpion is it Bihan's brother? I don't know if it is Bihan who's Sub-Zero in this version. I love me some Mortal Kombat, but trying to keep track of who's who at any one time is a bit of a nightmare. So yeah, we're just playing through some of the story mode, and there's my man Scorpion. I don't think he's undead in this version of the universe yet, but then, you know what I mean? What? I did, before coming on the stream, I did play a bit of Scorpion because he's not been available to play up until the final game. Literally, I loaded up Scorpion, down back X, there it was, the teleport. Just like old times. Oh, he's kicking my butt at the moment. Fighting games and streaming, they're a bit of a different beast. Oh! You'll notice that in this, in Mortal Kombat 1 on the stages, there's no environmental interactions either. So in previous Mortal Kombat games, in the middle and the sides of the stages, you could like grab items and throw them at your enemy. He's gonna engage my fatal blow in a minute, and I said we wouldn't see it. Come on, come on. There we go, come on. Oh! Drop kick, come on Kung Lao. There we go. That was close. But if anybody else has got any questions, either from how it feels to play or why is Scorpion wearing an ice vest right now, I'm more than happy to oblige. There you go. So I'm at a disadvantage because I've got, like, look at the special moves I've got. A dive kick, concussion, and a Shaolin spin. Just nothing. Where's the teleport? Where's the hat throw? I don't even know what concussion is, hold on. But I appreciate the pun work. That can't be it, can it? Oh, here we go. Oh, he almost got me with the flames there. And I'm not going to lie, guys, we're playing Mortal Kombat 1 at the moment. I'm going to do a little bit of a brag, but this year I got to meet Ed Boon, and that was an amazing experience. Got to shake his hand. It lasted for like 30 seconds. I said, where's Season 2 of Mortal Kombat Conquest? And he was like, get this man out of my face. He didn't say it, but that was the look in his eyes. He was like, what? I haven't thought about Mortal Kombat Conquest for 20 years, and then this random guy's bringing it up. It's got about 7 people watching the stream, which is pretty good for a Friday. Let's see if we can get that up to 10. Let's tell your friends. I'm wearing a hat for you people. I think this is roughly where I got to play in the preview now, so I'm gonna pay closer attention. Look at that! Oh no, I have seen this. Something funny is about to happen in a minute. It's weird seeing Raiden incapable, right? And I'm assuming something happens in the story where he... Here we go! Is that nonplussed about it?
Incompetent.
God, these hats are itchy though. Don't know how Matt does it.
Oh, that works.
So you're sort of seeing the origins of, you know, how everybody comes together.
Put you down like the rest of your little quay.
JD says, how will you cope with AC Mirage, Spider-Man 2 and Alan Wake 2 coming out in the same month? JD, these are all conversations that are being had internally. Do you know what I mean? Like, we had a big... Well, I won't say, but these conversations are happening, and in terms of who's taking what. Because let's not forget, next month as well, it's Super Mario Wonder. It's Lords of the Fallen. And I never used to be a Dark Souls guy, but with that Demon Souls remake for PS5 a couple years ago, I got like really into it. I'm still no good at them, but... Aw, give me a... I can't wait to play a character that I actually know what I'm doing. Kung Lao's usually one of those, but... I mean, I'm not doing too bad at the moment. They're getting their punches in, but... Whoa! I guess in story mode I never really put this together, but you don't have opportunities to do fatalities.
Sorry, but
Either.
I have to ask.
Excuse me.
Can any of you
But out of those 3 games that you mentioned, JD... Because believe it or not, if you asked me at the start of the year what am I looking forward to most, out of those 3 it probably would have been Spider-Man 2. But the more I see of Alan Wake, I mean... You can go watch my preview on the Mirror Gaming YouTube channel right now if you want to. That game is a Game of the Year contender. Absolutely. I don't even need to put my hands on the controller to know that. Remedy... I mean, they made Quantum Break, but that was still, you know, decent. Oh, come on, Kung Lao. There we go. I've already fought Sub-Zero. So what have we done? Sub-Zero, Smoke, and Scorpion. That should be the end of Kung Lao's chapter now. JD says, is Lies of P easier than a typical Souls or Souls-like? I don't know if I'd say easier. You can tweak the combat a bit more to your preferred style because of the weapon assembly system. So if you want to concentrate on dodge rolls, you can do that. If you want to like focus on high damage, you can do that. Jasmine's in the chat. They say hi. Hi, Jasmine. Thanks for joining us on the stream today. We're at 9 people watching the stream. Can we reach double digits? Come on, everybody. Come on. Jasmine says, like the hat. Thank you very much. Look at this. I'm taking a something from Matt's book. So we've got Fire God Liu Kang.
So, Madame Bo.
Madame Bo is smoking. Nathan says, have you seen that the Immortals of Avian devs have cut 45% of their staff? Ridiculous. Yeah. That game came out at the wrong time. And I really want to play it, but there's just too much to play this year. Like, I love single-player shooters. I think we need more of them. I'll play the Call of Duty campaign. Obviously, that was like a little fantasy spin on it, but just came out at a busy time. It didn't sell enough. I mean, 50 quid's a big ask. If that game pitched itself as like a 30 quid budget title, I think it would have done quite well. JD says, yeah, I saw that news. It's atrocious, just like this industry can be at times. A lot of people are struggling at the moment, dev-wise. And obviously I'm reading more and more each day. You got the writers and actors going on strike at the moment. I don't think we're too far off seeing that happen in the video game industry from like voice actors' perspective. Unionization's always a big topic of debate. Some nice breezy chat for a Friday, innit? And we've got a bit of love happening in the chat. Congrats on your amazing video, Jasmine. Yeah, if anybody in the chat hasn't seen it yet, we've got a hands-on preview from a recent event that Jasmine did of the Lenovo Legion Go, I believe. And I got to play the ROG Ally for a little bit. I obviously own a Steam Deck. This one looks like it might be the one, everyone. Really does. So go check that video out if you haven't seen it yet. JD says Atlas Has Fallen was caught up in this year's Turbulence 2. I don't know a game called Atlas Has Fallen, JD, but I know a game called Atlas Fallen. I played that. I put about 10 hours into that, and it was really fun. It was like Darksiders meets Assassin's Creed, and I really, really like that. Is it ever going to win Game of the Year? No. Is it a 3 out of 5, 7 out of 10? Absolutely, but we need more of those sorts of games. So Atlas Fallen, Immortals of Avium. Again, I just think these games need like better titles a lot of the time. Do you know what I mean? And then Forspoken, which the less said about the better, because I played the demo of that and that was enough for me. Okay, there's a full-on work chat breaking out in the stream chat at the moment between Jasmine and Nathan. And JD, don't you worry, it's a Friday. I felt a bit like a div when I brought you up on it, but I couldn't help myself. Sorry.
You'll best serve the village by being one of its champions.
Okay, I'm sort of getting the gist of this. I'm going to have to play through this story mode again, I think, off stream, because it's a bit different. But everybody, we had the State of Play last night. We had the Nintendo Direct yesterday. What were your highlights from both of the streams? Because for me, it was probably the announcement that we're finally getting separate ways for Resident Evil 4 next week. Okay, Johnny Cage, here we go.
We're off the map. We should go back, recheck the route.
I wonder what film this is sort of paying homage to. JD says, what do you think about the name Bomb Rush Cyberpunk? Awful. Absolutely awful. How do you expect the general player to remember that? I know what they're trying to do, but... And the game looks cool. Is it any good, though? I don't know. Scott was playing it, I think. Jasmine says, this game is quite dark. I know Mortal Kombat always is, but I'm, like, squinting to see what's going on. Oh, really? Does anybody else feel like I need to, up the brightness? Because it looks alright to me. But I can do if you need me to. Maybe it's the HDR settings. JD says 1,000 Year Door on Switch. Yes. And you know that when that game got announced, all the resellers were panicking because that game on GameCube, the original, has been such a, you know, so expensive to buy on the second-hand market for so long now. Nathan Bliss, this guy looks like Indiana Jones crossed with the main character from GTA 5. Ah, yeah. Not Franklin, not Trevor, but the other one. Michael, I want to say.
Let's hope so.
And Nathan says it looks great. There you go, Jasmine. What are you complaining about? Maybe your problem with Diablo 4 that entire time, which was a dark game, I admit, was that you had your brightness settings down too far. Do you know what I mean? Well, obviously Johnny Cage is an actor or a stuntman within the realm of Mortal Kombat, so I imagine this could be a movie set. This might be, and they're going to, you know, break the fourth wall in a minute. I think that's what's going to happen. JD says, can't say the State of Play was that good this time around, but I know some hit and some miss.
Turn them off.
Yeah, the State of Play, I didn't watch it live. I caught a lot of the Nintendo Direct. I just, I'm trying to avoid any Spider-Man 2 stuff, which is annoying because at the cinema the other day they played a trailer. You were definitely playing as Venom in that game. I don't care what anybody says, but I can't wait for that. The first game they showed off tried too hard to be funny. Yeah, what was that? That was like the jankiest thing I'd seen. And then I know our short form video editor, Matt Aldous, the Hat Man of the channel, he reacted to that, so go and watch that video if you haven't. Nathan says Nintendo Direct was 1 out of 10. Wow, 1 out of 10. But it had Luigi's Mansion 2 in it. How can it be 1 out of 10? The best Luigi's Mansion, I'm with you there though. Jasmine says, cheeky, Diablo 4 was just ugly, sods. But Paper Mario, yeah. So I'm going to blow everyone's minds now. I've never played a... Hold on. I've never played a Paper Mario game.
It's not just any metal.
Sorry about that.
It's liquid mercury.
I tried playing the Switch one. I can't remember what it was called. I'm sure JD will remind me. But I owned it, and I had it for like a couple of weeks, and I just looked at the box, and I was like, nah. Do you know what I mean? But I'll definitely play 1,000 Year Door, because everyone goes on about it all the time. And I've just... well, I haven't finished. I'm still playing Sea of Stars, which the battle system in that apparently is meant to be very reminiscent of Paper Mario.
What did I say?
This is a long cutscene, man. It's the second chapter of the game. We're definitely in a movie. Paper Mario and the Origami King, says JD. There you go then. That was the one I owned for like 2 weeks.
Not now.
And Jasmine, don't be starting. Come at me when you can sing word by word an Oasis song, alright? Then you can have an opinion on
Get out the
my game
explosives.
tastes.
That's our bridge?
Do this
Nathan
right.
makes a good point in the chat, says all the games aren't new. The games they announced are all games that aren't available now because they shut down the Wii and 3DS shops. The only new one is the Princess Peach one. Yeah. Yeah. I've got no argument against that, I don't think.
Kalima? They're real?
What other 3DS games do they still need to bring over though? Samus Returns. Let's get that on there because Dread did amazing. Metroid.
Care of the she-beasts.
And I'm sorry to break your heart, Jasmine. Right, here we go. This doesn't look like it is a movie set. Ooh. Although hopefully we'll unlock this outfit. Right, I've not really played Johnny Cage that much, so this will be fun. Obviously, okay, we've got his super kit. And we've got a guy called Adam as our cameo fighter. Oh my god. What can Adam do? I'm trying to call him. Oh my god, Adam's like the secret MVP of Mortal Kombat 1. Go on, Adam. Before I started the game, because obviously I think this is the like digital deluxe version or something. I've got Shang Tsung. I've got as a character. He's usually only for people that pre-order, and the Jean-Claude Van Damme skin for Johnny Cage. So I was a bit unsure about whether or not he would show up in the campaign in that skin. Obviously not. What? Go on, Adam. Adam must be just like generic fighter person without any powers. And there's multiple. Oh, look at these leg combos. Is anybody else seeing this? Let's go. This is my first time playing Johnny Cage. I mean, yeah, she's kicking my butt, but I'm blocking. That's not fun. It looks like this is a skin for, is it Nitara, who's played by Megan Fox in this version, if you can believe it. Jennifer from Jennifer's Body herself is in Mortal Kombat 1.
Got no
And
time
annoyingly,
to
they
die
got
for
Dave
you, lady.
Batista, but only for the TV adverts for the game. He's not actually in the game.
Yes, we ready?
What's going on? It's almost about halfway into the stream already, a quarter of the way through.
Physics for the win. Let's
Wow,
go.
that went quick. But thanks everybody for joining me on a Friday afternoon. I've got my fan here because it's still quite hot. Got the lights on me, obviously. And we're playing some Mortal Kombat 1.
This'll be worth millions.
I bloody love Mortal Kombat, guys.
It
It's the best fighting
belongs
game.
in a museum.
Don't know why I did that in a Liverpudlian accent then. It's the best fighting game. Liverpool. Adam, no! I know that we've got to like introduce ourselves to like the new versions of the characters, but we've been in this chapter for a long time. And I can't believe this isn't a movie set. It has to be.
You don't need it. You're dead. Speaking of which, you just killed my best friend. And I'm not one to forgive and forget.
I'm excited for the second Mortal Kombat reboot movie we're going to get. Because the first one, story-wise, it was a bit all over the place. It was a film called Mortal Kombat where the tournament Mortal Kombat didn't feature. But the fight sequences were amazing. Who's my biggest fan? Nathan, who? Adam? Oh, Adam L. He's not my biggest fan, is he? He's Project Q's biggest fan. Maybe I should look up... no, I've got no cameo fighter at the moment because Adam's passed away. Oh. Some of that. So we got no, like, Ray Ball, have we? Rising Star, Shadow Kick. Okay. Let's try Rising Star. Whoop! And what's the other one, which I don't want to repeat? Ah, there you go. Oh! Oh, behind me. Do you know what? My, it is my biggest fan. Literally is. You had me worried then. That somebody was behind me. It's like the start of a horror movie. What? Oh! I like that little dodge that I did. Come on, Johnny. It's getting brutal out here. What do we think of how this game looks? I know fighting games, obviously, they're not having to like generate as many assets as a lot of others, but wow. The power of PS5. Because this game is PS5 only, I believe, and obviously current gen. Jasmine, I didn't watch the movie because I only heard bad things about it. Well, Jasmine, I only heard good things about the Barbie movie, and look how that turned out. Oh, shots fired. No, Nathan, I got the joke. It's all good. I got it. Ooh.
Time to go home.
Jasmine, you're always trying to yuck everybody's yum.
I knew
With
it.
let the dad jokes flow.
That one. You
And I
felt
keep
it,
knocking my
right?
PS5 by mistake.
Temple of Kataravala, take 39.
What did I say? I knew this was a movie set. Come on. That was fun though. Is this meant to be like Werner Herzog or something?
This was fantastic. Thank you.
I love it when that happens in movies, when you're like watching something and you think it's the movie, but then they're actually making the movie within the movie.
You did too, Johnny.
Jasmine says you're in a sassy mood today, eh? Do you know what? It's Friday. I've had a long week. I've been travelling, and I know you have as well. And I'm travelling again tomorrow, so let me be sassy.
Office after I change.
Nathan says, did you enjoy last night?
Have to be with the editors.
What do I do now? Well, so I went to go see a comedy troupe last night called Auntie Donna. And this was the first time they performed in the UK for 6 years. And it was very, very funny. It was very good. Not gonna lie.
We need to celebrate.
Explore Laugh says, what game? Explore Laugh, we are playing Mortal Kombat 1 Early Access. Comes out on the 19th, but you can play it now if you pre-order, I believe. So we're playing a bit of the story mode. We're in the second chapter, which features Johnny Cage.
Megastar you once were, honey. You're lucky Steven owed you a favor.
I'm telling you, Chris.
And yeah, I did it to myself, I know.
Join me in the fact-based universe.
I know.
just
I think
once.
next week needs to be less
We're
hectic for me.
broke. We have to cut back.
Cut back. On what?
Step one is selling
Tires you
this
out.
place.
I need a refill.
So obviously, because this is a rebooted universe,
Honey,
we don't have any of the,
you spent
I guess you'd call them
$10,000
like
on that
sequel
sculpture,
characters or
$30,000 on
kid
that
characters.
drawing.
Don't have Cassie Cage, don't have
We have
Jackie
swords,
Briggs.
$3 million.
Which is a bit of a shame.
Hey, Sento is history.
But maybe in Mortal Kombat 2.
That's not the point, Johnny.
Anyway, what's everybody's plans for the weekend in the chat? Let me know. I know certain people are travelling. Is there a game you're looking forward to playing?
Why I can't cut
God
back.
knows there's enough of them out right now.
Success, I
God
have to
knows.
project it. If I don't, Johnny Cage is done.
Johnny Cage. Fun fact, in the sequel movie, Johnny Cage is being played by Carl Urban, I believe. The sequel, which currently isn't shooting because of the necessary action being taken by the Hollywood Actors Guild.
Come on, Chris, where are you going?
I know that the Cage Mansion is a stage for Mortal Kombat 1, so I'm curious to see how a fight's about to happen. Like, is someone going to break in?
How you like that, Mr. A-list?
Let's see if I can guess who the fight's going to be with. Can't be Raiden.
Thank God.
Maybe Shang Tsung.
Oh,
Who's
Chris,
that? Oh, yeah, it's Kenshi. Is he blind in this universe?
Where's my wife? What did you...
Your wife left. She's fine. You will be too if you cooperate.
Ooh. Don't like the sound of this, guys.
Sento.
Ah, yes, Nathan says he's looking forward to playing Redacted this weekend. I know exactly what he's talking about.
Know it. It's my family.
Can't wait to hear your thoughts on that.
No. No way you're tired.
I won't say any more. I could say more, but I won't.
Not dead. Hide.
Idris Elba's a good actor, though, isn't he? Flip me. Anyway,
Lead us out of the shadows.
That's a great plan, stranger. Except for one thing. Sento's mine.
come on, let's have you,
And I
Kenshi.
won't give it up without a fight.
Kenshi is like, when was he introduced? I want to say Deception or Deadly Alliance, and he's quickly become like, he's as good as any of the OGs, if you ask me, in terms of like how much the community loves him. Oh, I'm trying to work out why I've got a star next to my super bar at the bottom. Obviously Johnny Cage, star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, maybe. Oh, have a couple of they. Come on. Oh, there we go.
Tried robbing the wrong house. I am the ultimate home security system.
Tell you what, this is a battle of the nice suits, because I know Johnny Cage has got a nice shirt on and Kenshi's is... That can't be ideal. Trying to like stab someone whilst in a very nice suit. Ah! Maybe I should take some damage so we can actually see somebody's fatal blow move. Wouldn't that be good? Oh! How dare you? Look at him. He's got the range over me. I can't get him. Oh! That wasn't too bad.
My house,
Not my best. My house, my rules. Can't understand. Yeah.
So, you have a name or what?
Kenshi Takahashi.
I knew you
Look at the
were
character
a clan.
detail in the face.
You know nothing, Cage.
You can see the like
400 years
pores on
ago,
their
the
skin.
Taira clan were one of Japan's
They know what they're
first
doing over there at that
families.
NetherRealm Studios.
Sento after getting
Absolutely.
slaughtered at the siege of Aomori.
There were survivors. They hid themselves by shedding the name Taira for Takahashi. They joined the Bakuto for
Takahashi.
The Yakuza's predecessors, from First Family to Crime Family.
I will break us free of the Yakuza's corruption.
I know that freelance news writer for Mirror Gaming, Scott McCree,
My clan won't
has been
follow
playing
me
this
unless
game
I
as well.
prove that I can lead.
Kind of interested to hear his
That's why
thoughts
I
compared to
need
Street Fighter
Sept.
6, which obviously he gave a 5 earlier this year.
And that's Malibu's finest.
It's been a good year for fighting games. Then you got Tekken at the beginning of next year.
But great.
Explore Laugh says, you playing on PC or console? Now kind of tempted to get one. I am playing on PlayStation. Whoa,
Actual fuck.
Good evening, John.
that's interesting. I'm playing on PlayStation 5 at the moment, Explore Laugh, and 60 frames per second, plays really well. So we've got Liu Kang, Scorpion, and Sub-Zero turning up at Johnny Cage's
In the right place.
house right now.
We come on a matter of grave importance. We must speak to
But
you
yeah, if you're thinking about
as
getting a
your
console, Explore Laugh, if indeed that's what you're talking about getting,
How do you know who I am?
so many great games to play out there at the
because
moment.
I am the god of fire.
But if Mortal Kombat 1's the one to tip you over the edge, good on you.
Nicely done.
Nathan says, why is MK so much better than Tekken and Street Fighter 6?
Come right in.
I know, man. I agree with you. Come on. And I know you're probably asking me why. I just think that the lore in the universe is a lot more easier to follow, as strange as that sounds.
Noble cause.
And like I said, Mortal Kombat sort of focused on story earlier than any of the other games, really. And obviously the brutality's cool. And ninjas as well.
I also know of your
Tekken has only got one ninja at a push, Yoshimitsu.
to offer you
Mortal Kombat, you got loads.
forward.
Done.
But it's just what I grew up on. Like Mortal Kombat 2 for the Sega Mega Drive, I remember playing when I was a kid.
Come on, guys, let's call this.
And the old Mortal Kombat television show as well, Mortal Kombat Conquest. I watched while I was far too young.
This is no prank. Ihan, Qualia.
Okay, it is Bihan playing Sub-Zero, right. So he might die at some point over the course of the story, I don't know yet.
I'll play my part in this martial arts LARP. The missus ought to get what you paid for. Okay.
Street Fighter 6 is a really good game. I didn't play it too often, but
Hey, you.
the story mode
Get your damn hands
was really cool,
off
the
him.
Yakuza kind
I
of
said,
open world-esque
get your
approach.
hands off him.
Oh no, here we go. I love how convoluted the excuses to get characters to fight in the story mode are. Like, you touched my arm! Let's fight!
That was a Hichuli. One of a kind.
Oh no.
Alright, I don't care if this is a damn prank. You crossed the line.
I wish I was playing as Sub-Zero right now, but no, I gotta stick with Johnny bloody Cage. Ah, missed it. There we go. Wow, sent him flying then. Whoa! Damn. He got me locked up then in that combo. Okay. I could have let everybody seen that then, but I thought I'd block it. Mortal Kombat! let's not forget the 90s Mortal Kombat movies, guys, as well. They are, well, at least the first one was great. Oh, what's your opinion about reviewing games on easy mode? Nathan says. So right now I'm on medium for the story. I think, personally, I think when you're reviewing a game, I think you have to do it on medium or whatever the default or recommended setting is, because that's going to be the general experience that most players have. But from a player perspective, you play the game on whatever difficulty you want. Go for easy mode, I won't judge you. And spoiler alert, Witcher 3, I think the combat in that game is absolute garbage. It's floaty, you're just Geralt's like twirling around and stuff. Couldn't get on with it. But as soon as I dropped it down to easy, I really enjoyed the story of The Witcher 3, and that's when it all came together to me. And I would never have come to love Witcher 3, as a lot of people do, had I not dropped it down to easy mode. So, but when you're reviewing a game, I think you have to do it on the medium or default setting.
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
Well, that last one tracks. But what's an Earthrealm?
All will be explained, Johnny Cage.
All
For
will be
now,
explained.
what is important is that you both have been chosen to join its champions.
Why?
In a tournament called
Or me for that
Mortal
matter.
Kombat.
Because I have faith that you will rise to the challenge. And because your service will change the arcs of your lives.
I think that might have been the last of the Johnny Cage chapter now. We seem to be jumping continents. Again, with these story modes, it's always cool when you get to play as a villain for a little bit, usually. Right, we're playing as Raiden. I haven't played as Raiden in Mortal Kombat 1 yet. I'm excited. He's probably not going to have his full Thunder Power set, but we'll see how we go. Young Raiden. And obviously, there's two Raidens in video games. You got Raiden from Mortal Kombat, and then you got Raiden from the Metal Gear Solid series. They're pronounced differently. That's how you know who's who. Everyone at this monk school is ripped, isn't it?
Genius, Raiden. The next time we see Sub-Zero, I will have to thank him for inspiring it.
There you go. So Kung Lao's got his razor blade hat. How's he catching that without cutting himself? Oh,
Too effective.
dangerous.
We just need to get on with it. I've been cooped up here for months. I can't base a cinematic universe on Outworld's monsters and magic if I don't ever see them.
That's why you're here?
Liu Kang said this gig would change the arc of my life. That's how it gets done. My ex will rue the day she gave up on me.
Never thought I'd see Johnny Cage in a Shaolin monk outfit, I have to say.
Oh, please, Tattoo. You're just here to get your sword back.
We all have our reasons for being here. Some better than others. But we are not here to fight among ourselves. We are here to fight for Earthrealm.
I wonder if there is an old man Raiden skin.
About damn time.
And today, one of you will be chosen to fight for it at the tournament.
Only one of us, Lord Liu Kang? Isn't Outworld fielding several champions?
The tournament's rules give the host realm that advantage. And it is Outworld's turn as host.
You know, I don't know why I've never asked this, but, what's our record at this tournament?
Earthrealm and Outworld have long been evenly matched. But
JD
Outworld
says, any idea why this is called MK1 and not MK12?
its more militant factions will be
It's because it's a reboot, essentially. And they already did a reboot once, didn't they, in 2009, I want to say?
wealth and beauty.
I mean, most people call it Mortal Kombat 9, but it is
We coexist
Mortal Kombat.
because Outworld
It's just called Mortal Kombat. So they couldn't call this one Mortal Kombat again, so by being a reboot, I guess Mortal Kombat 1 made sense. I am not gonna even... Should I vote in that poll? Yeah, I will.
right to represent us.
Oh no, I need to log in
Whichever
to
one
vote.
of you outlasts the others will be chosen.
And now I've lost the ability to see chat, so...
Raiden,
There we go.
step forward.
So far, if Aaron should wear a hat, it is 100% at the moment.
Good call.
I can't promise you that.
Hold the week first.
Like I said, I don't want to take away Matt's
You shall
gimmick
face
of
him,
wearing hats.
Johnny Cage.
I need to find my own thing.
All
Should I wear sunglasses on every stream? Could give that a go.
Farm boy. I'm a global martial arts.
JD, keeping me honest, says the reboot was 2011. There you go. Something's 09 though. There's like a game where they say the name of the game 09. It's not Mortal Kombat, it's someone else. Right, I'm gonna quickly. Oh, look at that! Without his thunder powers, Raiden's only got one move, and it's that. Oh, feels good to play though. Some of that. Oh, come on, Johnny. Oh, Raiden feels really good. Oh, he's not got a touch on me yet, has he? Oh, he's not trying though. I know this is it's medium, so. Oh, there you go. Whoa, zipping all over the place. JD says as long as it isn't backwards with regards to the hat, I'm assuming. Yeah. Have some of that. And yeah, it's a gimmick. Everyone's like, oh, I know Matt is the hat guy. Getting a bit of delay on the audio from my side now for some reason. But we'll stick with it. Whoa. Just...
This fight was an honor.
Too powerful. That's the problem. I'm too powerful at this game.
You're welcome.
Kenshi Takahashi, you are next.
Okay, I've got the chat back. I've got the chat. There we go.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience.
Kenshi v Raiden. Let's have it.
It's nerve.
I don't think
not
Fujin's
heart
in this game.
fights. I should know. I've been in hundreds of them. Fight.
Round one. Yeah, I think after maybe around about 4:30, we'll come out of the story mode and we'll just mess around with some of the different characters, get to see some fatalities. It feels so nice to be playing on a map other than Cage's mansion though, because in the betas that's all that was available. Oh. Ah, I can't believe it. He blocked it. There we go. A different kind of hat every stream. How much money? You think I'm flush with money to buy hats? I do have a Boba Fett hat that I have from America. It's just behind me. Maybe I could wear that when the next big Star Wars game comes out. I should have done that for Jedi Survivor, really. Maybe if there's ever DLC. Whoa. Oh, you almost got me. Let's launch you into the sky. There we go, easy peasy. Oh.
I do not. Yours was a well-earned victory.
I can't wait till we get to the chapter for Sub-Zero and Scorpion. Because then we're going to be able to do some real damage. They've got their full powers at the start of the game. Everyone else hasn't. It's an interesting choice, I will say. That's the thing with hats. Like, do I keep my hair down on the forehead? Do I tuck it in? Everyone would be like, stop being so vain, Aaron. It doesn't matter.
Bet me Cento.
Not on your life.
Really enjoying this story mode so far, though. MK1 feels great to play. Looks good.
It is a grave duty, not to be undertaken lightly.
What's everyone's thoughts about this whole early access thing that you're seeing with games a lot these days? Like, we saw it with Starfield, like, not Lies of P, but we saw it with Mortal Kombat 1, The Crew, I'm pretty sure, where you pre-order, you pay a premium, and then you get, obviously, a couple of days early access. I think EAFC is doing something similar as well. It makes our job a bit of a nightmare, I'm not going to lie, so I'm a bit biased towards it, but even still, I don't know if I agree with, here's 10 extra pounds just so I can play the game now, rather than next week. It's like, if the game's done, just release it when it's done. But obviously the publishers make too much money to not offer that as an option, would be my guess. Oh! See, look, Kung Lao's got his hat now, and we're not playing as Kung Lao. Yeah, there you go. Nathan saying, EAFC, it's a week of early access. They've always done that, though. It wouldn't surprise me if FIFA was one of the first franchises to sort of offer that option. Ultimate Team shenanigans as well. Oh, he's technically winning, Kung Lao, at the moment. Wow. And I don't have my Fatal Blow. That's weird. Ah, well, we still got him. Couple of boots to the face.
Like lightning. You
Whoa. So with Raiden at the moment, I've got no distance moves. I've got no range. I have to stay close. Whereas if I go far away, he can throw his hat at me. He can launch it. Well, if I did that, ooh, we'd be in Danger Town. Oh, there we go. See, have some of that. Woo! JD says early access is problematic, but yeah, it's a way to claw extra pounds from our wallets. I agree. It's not really benefiting anyone. And honestly, even though I'm not the biggest fan of the game, you have to admit that with Starfield, because their whole thing is play it day 1 on Game Pass. Well, you can't. You have to play it day 6 on Game Pass, because only if you pre-order or buy the digital deluxe edition could you get it technically what was on day 1. Nathan says the Unity CEO was at EA in 2009 when they launched Ultimate Team. What's your opinion on the situation? We talked about it on the walkthrough. I might need to go up and get a drink in a second, by the way, guys. Apologies for that. Yeah, it's a sucky situation. Charging developers per install. Are you having a laugh? There's no world in where developers should have to go for that, nor should that ever become the norm. Developers work hard enough as it is just to make their games, get them across the line, and publishers take too big a cut as it is in order to obviously get their games on the platform. So even though not every publisher is bad, of course not, and they provide a lot of assistance with like quality control and mock reviews, everything like that, as well as the distribution process. So yeah, it's just a sucky situation, and all those years of trust built up between Unity and the developers gone in a post, in one policy, which they are inevitably going to walk back on after they see the fallout. And already I've seen like the Among Us devs, other important people say that they're going to shift from Unity as soon as possible because it ain't worth the risk. But obviously this is all in response to the fact that you've got services like Xbox Game Pass out there where players aren't purchasing the games. The people that make the games get a cut, but I guess technically that cuts out the publisher's cut a little bit, to use confusing parlance. So yeah, Nathan says Xbox will pay for Game Pass installs, don't worry. But will they cover the charge for Unity games being installed? I don't know. It's sucky. They're just trying to weasel their way in. Unity's an engine. People pay a fee to use that engine, and that's how it should be. When I pay, let's say I had Premiere Pro, which I've used in the past. I believe our video editor Will uses it. Imagine if every time someone watched a video made in Adobe Premiere Pro on YouTube, you've got to pay some money to Adobe. What? I'm already paying you the subscription fee. Absolutely unreal. JD says, Motorfest isn't that bad. I had a problem where I received code from Motorfest and UE didn't let the streams go live until the early access period began. That means I couldn't play the game at all. At least there is no offline features. So I've not played Motorfest yet, but I do have it. And Nathan will know, as I told him, I wanted to put some time into Motorfest this weekend, but they didn't switch the servers online this past weekend. So I had it installed, but it wouldn't let me do any offline stuff even. I don't know if your experience was any different, JD. Nathan says that's why Unity are saying Microsoft will pay. But guess what? Not every game is on Xbox Game Pass made in Unity. If that was a policy solely for Xbox Game Pass games, maybe they've got an argument. But what about the hundreds and thousands of games that don't come to Game Pass? Game Pass only has 100 games on it, and most of those are first-party Xbox games. So look, you're turning this into DLC for the Mirror Gamer walkthrough right now. You're getting an Aaron rant on a Mortal Kombat stream on what should be a laid-back Friday. So Microsoft pay for them to go on Xbox Game Pass and pay Unity doesn't make sense. Yeah, they're just trying to double dip, Nathan, aren't they? Just trying to double dip. Sleazy. And it's a shame as well, because I had no bones problems about recommending Unity to people before, but now, because I feel like too many games are made on Unreal Engine. I feel like Epic are going to have the hold over the industry eventually. So, and Unity was like a good contender to Unreal. Flexible engine, can make 2D and 3D games. Whereas right now I see some people saying like, oh, you can switch to Game Maker. Game Maker, from what I understand, it's not the best at creating, to put it maybe a little bit bluntly, AAA games. Like 3D, big budget.
Those are Centaurians and Shokan.
The six-armed beings are not Nodens.
So we're in a different realm now in Mortal Kombat 1. We're no longer in Earth realm.
Them in person?
I don't know where we're at, to be honest.
Her Majesty once again spares no expense on the festival.
Should she not? It commemorates
Melina, pre-messed up mouth.
I admire.
Another cool
I do
little
not
Easter
judge.
egg for lore fans
As did
of Mortal
all
Kombat.
the world. I valued greatly Jared's fellowship.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to let the cutscene run. I'm going to run and grab a drink of water. Hopefully I won't miss too much. I'm going to mute my microphone. But I will be right back, everybody.
First Constable, our route was to be clear. This couldn't wait?
Should I allow Tarkatans to infect the city, Your Highness? Those arrested were harboring some here, rather than report them for quarantine.
The Earth Realmers cannot be privy to our secrets, Li Mei. As Sundo's first constable, you must show better judgment.
There you go. That wasn't long, was it?
Perhaps that's too much to expect.
JD says, some believe that AC Unity looked like it was made with Unity.
Like her very much.
I think that game was made in Unreal, ironically, wasn't it?
The palace guard.
Assassin's Creed Unity.
It was on her watch that the princess's father was murdered.
Or maybe it was made in one of Ubisoft's in-house engine. I don't know. Can't remember what it's called. I can see the logo though.
Expends energy for no
AC Unity.
purpose written.
It deserved better. What a game. That game's an 8 out of 10. I don't care.
Focus on your actions, not the outcome.
Much better than
It is
Syndicate.
all you can control.
But anyway, if you're just joining us, thank you for joining us on this Mortal Kombat 1 story stream. Story for now, anyway.
Alert. Incoming stock villain.
Definitely out of sync for me now, the audio and the video. I don't know why OBS always does that eventually. Remember when me and Jasmine played Redfall? Remember Redfall, everybody? That game came out this year. I was like, the sound's not even in sync, and it wasn't a Redfall issue, but hey.
Will prove himself.
JD says it was unreal how buggy it was, in reference to AC Unity. I never experienced any of the bugs, so I don't know what to tell you. I played on PS4. I saw the video clips, obviously, but it was alright for me.
You presume them frail, General.
Is Motaro and Liu Kang gonna scrap it out?
Frequently they win this tournament.
We can only hope. I remember when, during Gamescom Opening Night Live, Motaro was revealed as a cameo fighter and everybody lost their minds. Got Sindel and her 2 daughters, Kitana and Melina. JD says he prefers Syndicate. That's fair enough. I think with Syndicate, because it's set in Victorian London, there's not as much verticality in the game, so exploration. And that bloody train base that you've got to try and find every time you want to like go back at base, that was annoying. Redfall has yet to get a single update, says Nathan. What a horrible game situation. What is that what are Arcane doing at the moment? They need to be heads down on getting a 60 FPS patch out for that game. But maybe it's a lost cause. I'd be surprised what the concurrent player count is on that game. Shocked if anyone's still playing it. I know people love Arcane and they like Arcane games, but Deathloop didn't jive with me. Redfall obviously didn't. Prey is the closest I've come to liking their games, but it's so... What was I going to say? It's very much a thinking man's game, and sometimes you just want to switch off, and I was like, oh.
It pleases me to once again be your guest.
It's an immersive sim, and Redfall was a shooter.
Now, let us meet your champion.
Earthrealm's champion.
Let's get into a fight, guys. Come on.
He has earned his place by embodying the very best qualities of Earthrealm's people.
So we all know that Raiden was going to be Earthrealm's champion because Liu Kang is normally
I'm a stranger
Earthrealm's champion, and now the roles are reversed. So
compete against its greatest fighters.
don't know whether they're trying to play it as some big reveal. Come on.
As you should be. You have a difficult path ahead.
Mortal Kombat.
It has
Oh.
begun.
Oh,
As tradition requires, Outworld's initial competitor will be Sundo's first constable, Li
so that's it now. We're in Mortal Kombat.
Defend our realm's glory, as well as
It's kicked off.
our capital's order.
Your Majesty, I will honor both the Royal House and all of Outworld with my combat.
If so, you will vastly exceed my expectations. Remember, were it not for Jared's tradition, you would not be here.
Jared. Where's the love for Mortal Kombat 4's character roster? Is it Jared or Jared?
Is your best. The rest will take care of itself.
Mortal Kombat 4 gave us Fujin. Everyone hates on Mortal Kombat 4 because it was the first game in 3D and it looked a bit janky. I loved it. Loved it.
I will prevail, Earthrealmer. This
Nathan, I'm going to guess that the Redfall player count on Steam in the last 30 days peak was probably like 12 or 11. I think I'm being generous there. But I don't really play... well, I rarely ever play games on Steam unless it's on Steam Deck. Right, we've got our lightning powers now. Happy days. Right, so I can shoot. Oh! His electric fly is there. Oh, that's interesting. And then he loses his cartwheel kick. Oh. So for the first time in the story mode, I'm playing as a fully powered up fighter. And what was that? An hour. Let's go. Oh, it looks so good. And I've got this elemental guy with me. Oh. Electric fly. So you can still teleport. Ready? Oh. The wind-up is so long for the teleport. Why would I ever use it? Watch this. Flipping now. Okay. Sorry guys, let me just do this fight and then I will be back with you. JD says, Prey is a strange arcane game. There are staunch defenders of it, but many say it's mediocre and missing its own zing. Prey is a modern System Shock, isn't it? That's what they tried to create, and I think it's a beautiful location. I got so far into it and then I just bounced off. And even the first Dishonored ended up annoying me because I got stuck in a location. I couldn't get out using the powers it wanted me to. Nathan, 64 was the peak for Redfall. So better than what I said. Probably better than Immortals of Avium. I don't know. But still not great, is it, for a first-party Xbox game? I imagine more people are playing it on Xbox than they are Steam, like through Game Pass, through the Game Pass client. So, and here he is. Here's Raiko. Speaking of Mortal Kombat 4's character roster, we got this loser with his massive hammer.
I took him in, molded him into the perfect soldier. Few others are as well versed in the way.
No Quan Chi this time around? Am I right in saying that? From Mortal Kombat 1? I need to look at the combat roster again. Quan Chi wins.
In what wars have you fought? I have done neither.
Then you are woefully unprepared, Earthrealmer. This.
Oh, we're about to kick off. We're about to kick off.
Fight.
How dare you, sir? Has he got his hammer? Have some of that. Get him caught in that lightning storm. So Nathan's informed me that it's 482 for Immortals of Avium and only 16 people playing Redfall right now on Steam. Wow. That's what I was channeling. I was like, oh, 11, 12, 16 right now maybe. So I'll take that as a win. Oh! Yeah, he's definitely faster than Raiden. I thought Raiden was fast. Look at this teleport. I actually really like Raiden, actually. He handles pretty well. He's much better than Johnny Cage. And maybe Kung Lao? But I've still not played Kung Lao with his full power set, so... Wait! I wonder if they'll let you play as Liu Kang as in the story. Okay, we'll try that again. Oh. Yeah. Jump around the whole screen. JD says MK could do with a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate sized roster, and even if Striker strikes out. So Striker is a cameo fighter in this one.
I am ready for my next opponent, Your Majesty.
And then,
Whom
yeah,
shall I face?
2011 Striker. I can't quite remember. I know Freddy Krueger had a pretty good moveset in that game. Wasn't Mortal Kombat's version of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Mortal Kombat Armageddon? And that was an absolute... Well, it was mad, wasn't it? It was like every Mortal Kombat game ever is playable as a fighter. And then you get like start bumping into problems in terms of like character balancing and all that jazz. It sounds good in theory, and I don't know how Sakurai does it with Super Smash Brothers, but
I'm sorry, 10,000 years old? Talk about
I mean, there
easy
are
grace.
broken characters in Super Smash Brothers. Actually, Pikachu's broken.
What do you see in him?
I don't care what anybody says. Pikachu is broken.
Though he may not yet know it. Do you recognize everyone here?
Most, yes. From your descriptions. Except for him.
What was that, Rain?
Rain, the High Mage of Outworld. Not his given name, but one earned due to his mastery of water magic.
Here comes Tanya.
Are you unwell, Princess?
I'm fine, Tanya.
I'm really not sure about the hat, guys. I'm not sure about it. Where did that poll end up? 4 polls? 4 votes so far. Yes. Oh, 75% are saying yes, I should wear a hat on streams more often. Not sure about that. Not sure about it. JD says MK Armageddon is making me think of MK vs DC game from 2008. I actually want to get that game now. Yeah, that game. Good game. Obviously, it eventually led to the Injustice games. They should do a MK vs DC 2. That'd be cool. Obviously, the problem you've got then is that you can't have the gory detail found in Mortal Kombat. Because DC probably doesn't want Batman to have his spine ripped out and all that jazz. But that game they should like do a modern port of. Well, I wonder if it's backwards compatible on Xbox actually. It's a good question.
Let us move forward in open dialogue.
Although I do like the tradition of in the first Injustice, Scorpion was a guest fighter. Then the second Injustice, you had Sub-Zero as a guest fighter. That's pretty cool.
Your Majesty, it's an honor to be here and to meet your people. I can already see there's more that joins us than divides us.
Yeah, like the need to fight everybody.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Earthrealmers are devoid of all.
That's enough, General.
My apologies, Your Majesty. Perhaps I've enjoyed too much of this excellent wine. With your permission.
You may go.
Go on, Mataro. Back to your bedroom. Nobody wants to see you. Everyone's having a nice time when he's got to spoil it. Do you know what I mean?
It is bad enough we may lose to the Earthrealmers, but then you go and drunkenly insult them? You needlessly stain my honor and your family's proud military tradition.
May I speak freely, Your Majesty?
Again with this? If you must.
We must
So no sign of Shao Kahn just yet.
He warns that Liu Kang will conquer Outworld.
And his predictions are
Yeah, Kratos was a guest character in 2011. Mortal Kombat 9.
Interventions have kept Outworld at
That's probably why I thought it came out in 09, because everybody calls it Mortal Kombat 9. Obviously, PlayStation version only. And he wasn't that... He made sense because obviously you could get gory with Kratos, but he was always felt too heavy. Although Mortal Kombat 9 did make it so you could watch Freddy Krueger and Kratos fight, so I'll always give it props for that. I never bought any of the DLC for Injustice 2, but obviously they had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and they also had Hellboy.
Did not your illustrious father teach you that
I was always curious about how Hellboy was as a fighting game character.
He did, Your Majesty.
But obviously, if you buy the expansion pass for this one, Mortal Kombat 1, they've already confirmed Peacemaker, Omni-Man, Homelander, and someone else. Someone else of note.
You asked to see us?
Which makes sense for the Mortal Kombat universe. They're all like brutal. Oh, Omni-Man, is that it from Invincible? Everybody loved that show on Amazon Prime. I thought it was just okay.
Tomorrow, the symptoms of your disease could manifest. Kitana will take your place.
What? There are already whispers she should replace me as your heir. This will make them screams.
Your illness is your fault. Why you left the palace that night unattended is still beyond me.
Oh, how did she get her powers?
Away from all this. I never thought that.
That's your problem, Melina. You never think.
A mother is only trying to protect you, sister. If your disease becomes known, you will be banished to the wastes.
Banished from Outworld.
We must keep your secret.
Nothing like a bit of family drama, am I right?
You continue to surprise Raiden. Among others, you have defeated Kotal, Motaro, and Shiva.
Kotal?
Only 2 fights remain.
Kotal Khan and Shiva are in this game.
I am, Your Majesty.
You're not going to show them then?
Next, you face my daughter, Kitana.
Okay, come on. I reckon this is the final battle now as Raiden in this chapter.
Unprecedented.
Oh.
Raiden's next opponent should be
So we've been going for about an hour and 15 minutes, here for another 45 minutes. I'll give the story mode another 15 minutes, at least to the end of this chapter, maybe the beginning of the next one. And then we'll just jump into some towers, I think, guys. Jump into some normal fights.
Do not worry. I can do this.
Very well.
I will be no easier to fight than my sister, Earthrealmer.
I suffer under no such delusion, Your Highness.
Raiden's just such a polite guy, isn't he, young Raiden? It's very, very nice and thoughtful. Round 1. Oh, how did she get past that then? That was weird. I've got a cameo fire, she hasn't. But she likes blocking. Oh! So that now if I had a quick teleport, I could get... There we go. Man, she is really giving it to me. Still no fatal blow. Oh, had me worried there for a second, but we made it through. Don't worry, everyone. This is a really nice looking stage, actually. I like the blossom tree in the background. Nice and peaceful. Yee, there we go. Ooh. She will not let me get off my super. There we go. One more punch. Oh, she keeps blocking. Ooh.
You fight well, Princess.
Was that it for Raiden then?
As do you, Earthrealmer. Surprisingly so.
I hope we meet again. Under different circumstances.
Bit of flirting going on from the former Thunder God and Protector of Earthrealm. How do we feel about that? Raiden's got a bit of game. Oh, here we go.
Victor of the Tavarian War, conqueror of the Quatan Plains, defender of the Navala Coast.
This is Shao Kahn, right?
As has his family for generations.
But obviously he's not a Khan in this one.
Defends us with zeal and
Khan as in king.
All of Outworld is grateful for his service.
That's a notable list of accomplishments, General.
It is a mere fraction of them. A full recitation would take days.
He's the heavy. They're getting desperate. We're not going to let it get to us, though. Oh, damn. Oh! Okay, he's not letting me get out of this sandwich, is he? There we go. Oh, I need to be a bit better about blocking, that's what I know. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Is there any need, though? Do you know what I mean? Well, I can also grab. There you go. Come on. There we go. I like that move, that sort of AoE bubble. Whoa, whoa. Let's face it, in real life, you're not getting up from that. Raiden wins. That's what we want to hear. Oh! It's probably the toughest fight yet I've had to do in story mode. The curves are moving a bit. There we go. Let's see if we can make the most of that. Oh, that was cool. And that's it for Raiden's chapter. Wahoo! JD says, I suspect a Soul Calibur 7 announcement will be coming. Yeah, that is the sort of last piece of the puzzle in terms of the major fighting game series, right? We've got Tekken, got Street Fighter now, Mortal Kombat. Soul Calibur could be the next one. But I haven't really been paying much attention since Soul Calibur 5 on the PS3. I think that was the one with Ezio in it as the guest fighter. Ezio Auditore da Firenze. Maybe I should get back into Soul Calibur.
Well done. You have exceeded my greatest expectations.
Is that it? Have we won Mortal Kombat?
Because of you, the Outworlders who would disturb the peace will once
It
again
looks like
be
it.
held
We
at
just
bay.
won Mortal Kombat. Roll credits.
Come, let us bid our hosts farewell and return to Earthrealm.
Well, what was that? That was like 45 minutes we were in Earth, Outworld, or wherever we are. Outworld looks really nice in Mortal Kombat 1. It's usually a dark and depressing place. Something's going to go wrong now. Liu Kang's going to have like a vision. Is this an Elder God?
My old friend. It's been eons. It's good to see you.
Likewise, Lord Liu Kang. I have watched you with the Hourglass. You are relishing your role as Earthrealm's protector.
It suits me far better than being Keeper of Time ever did. I never wanted to replace Chronica. Being history's
Oh yeah,
architect
Geralt of
drove
Rivia
her
was Soul
mad.
Calibur 6.
I had
Completely
no
forgot
wish
that.
to share her fate, which is why I am
Again though,
forever
like you put like
that
Mortal Kombat's guest fighters to Soul Caliburs, it's like no contest. I know that's not really what the point of Soul Calibur is. But with Mortal Kombat, it's kind of become expected now. It's like, oh, who's it gonna be this time? Like, who's gonna be in there? They're like,
While I am glad
wow,
you're here,
how do I put it in a
you're not
PC
one
way?
for social cause. Is there trouble
They're
with the
they're
Hourglass?
just throwing everything at the wall when it comes to Mortal Kombat 1. You think they might space it out a little bit, like let's have Omni-Man in Mortal Kombat 2. But no, there's like 4 tie-in fighters already confirmed. If you don't count Jean-Claude Van Damme.
One of them is defying that destiny. Shang Tsung.
Shang Tsung.
Go on.
He's
He
back.
has escaped his meaningless life and is on his way to becoming a powerful sorcerer. He has already infiltrated Sindel's court.
I saw no sign of him during the tournament. But if that snake is in Sindel's ear...
Your vision of peace may already be compromised.
I appreciate this warning, Giris. I will investigate. Please return to the Hourglass and see what else you can learn.
Okay, so Shang Tsung is already here.
Find him in Outworld and bring him here for questioning?
Yes. If what I fear has happened, he is a grave threat to the realms.
Anything else?
Shang Tsung is a master of deceit. Do not trust a word he utters.
Sounds a lot like my first agents.
What is Johnny Cage wearing? He's like doing his like best Kenshi impression. Sword on his back, tight fit suit.
Is up for the job.
This mission must be done quietly. I am breaking my word with Empress Sindel by sending you into Outworld without her knowledge. Due to the tournament, Raiden is now a familiar face there. Sending him will only increase your risk of being discovered.
Ah, don't send Raiden. Don't do it.
This talisman is attuned to Shang Tsung's chi. Follow it to him. And be careful. May the Elder Gods protect you.
Okay, so this is Kenshi's chapter now. Chapter 4? Oh. But the story's getting intriguing.
Are we there yet?
Again?
Interesting that a Mortal Kombat tournament's already done
What can I say?
in less than an hour and a half.
For walking.
If that is the most pain you feel today, consider yourself lucky.
Oh, I'm already lucky. I've got Sento strapped to my back.
I will reclaim it, Cage.
Got 3 million? It's yours.
You know I don't have it.
I bet your Yakuza pals could come up with it. Oh, that's right. You blew them off. If there's one lesson Hollywood's taught me, it's never burn bridges. You never know who can help.
The Yakuza are leeches, bleeding out those two.
Interested to see how Kenshi plays in Mortal Kombat 1. I didn't really use him a lot, not probably since Mortal Kombat 2011 actually.
I got out. I need my clan out too.
Mortal Kombat 9.
Their crimes any longer.
But when we fought him earlier, he seemed to have a pretty good range with his sword, so hopefully we can use that to overpower enemies. And it's sad watching this because I'm probably, you know, that Kenshi's going to get blinded at some point in this story. Similar to Melina and her condition, as it were. So we've got the tar cuttings.
What's your precious say?
Excuse me.
That Shang Tsung is among those things.
Oh, my fans are gonna go nuts cosplaying them a Cage gone.
So Kenshi v Baraka is what it's looking like for this next one.
Hold him still. If he squirms, I cannot extract marrow.
That's Shang Tsung. Let's jump him after he's done. Oh, in fists of iron. We did this thing where like we
Not basing strategy on your movies, Cage.
Let me go.
I like the Johnny Cage in this version. He's always used as the like comedy relief and lifts the tone, but this one's good.
Heal in time. It is a small price to pay for progress.
Here we go. Didn't like that. Baraka's not having any of it. Baraka. Actually, Baraka v Kenshi is going to be good because Baraka's arm blades probably makes them evenly matched.
Yeah, I say we let him finish it.
We have to save Shang Tsung. Liu Kang needs him alive.
I say Shang Tsung. They're saying Shang Tsung. Maybe we should run a poll on how to pronounce that correctly. Shang Tsung all the way. What did he sing? Sorry, I had to get a dad joke in there at some point. Ah, Shang Tsung.
How did he do that?
Don't stand a chance of finding him now.
I would have killed him but for you.
I get why you'd want to, but you can't.
Let's go then. Time to rock.
One of his minions.
I'm gonna take a quick pause of this move list. Sorry everybody. Okay. Alright. I mean the man's got a sword. You can't really go wrong. Johnny Cage as a cameo fighter. Okay. Oh, that was a good chain. Longer than a chain that I can do. Kenji plays quite slow. But I suppose that's because he's got a big range. It's like, don't want to make him too OP. Oh, no need for that. Sorry. Come on. We're not really struggling. We're on medium for story mode. I imagine the ending it would get a bit tough. Oh! Let's see if we can grab him. Do a grab. Or that can happen. Oh, he is giving it all he got. Wow. I'm used to playing like nimble characters. I need to get used to sword stance. Oh! Damn, that was good. There we go. Let's keep the pressure on. Keep the pressure on. JD says, I wonder how Baraka would fare on Love Island. Oh my god. He'd be out first week, I believe. Got a nice set of gnashers on him. It's pretty shredded, but probably not worth the hassle.
Why save him?
Because Liu Kang, Earthrealm's protector, wants to question him. He thinks Shang Tsung may be a threat to both.
So look, they're best buds now. They just had a little misunderstanding. Had to have a little scrap, get it out of the system. Everything's good again.
Our kind do not shake hands.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend.
Don't you know what we are?
No, we don't.
We are victims of Tarkat. The disease.
Tarkatans.
But you can't risk more close exposure. It disfigures, then debilitates.
And obviously this is something that Melina's going to learn all too well in the very, very near future.
Death is our only release.
So you weren't always like this?
I was once a rich merchant, but when I became ill, I was banished. Now I run this colony. I am Baraka.
And I am entering Love Island, the villa.
I don't know, but he comes here each month to harvest it.
Release us, and we'll capture Shang Tsung.
What's Shang Tsung working on then?
We'll find
Not
out
heard,
why he's been coming here.
not heard this story before. Or this approach to it anyway.
Let them go.
Thank you. We won't let you down.
So we've been streaming now for about an hour and a half. I'm going to back out of this story mode next chance I get. And we can just jump in. Wall-to-wall fights, I reckon. Should we do that now? Let's see what chapter select's going on. It might tell us how far into the story we are. Are we still in Act 1? We're 20%. Not bad. We've just entered Act 2, so that seems like a good place to back out of the story. Let's just go to some towers. Let's go defeat 8 opponents. Right. If there's any character you want to see played, let me know. But for the time being, I'm going to go score Sub-Zero. My mistake. So, well, let's go Goro as a cameo. Now, in fact, let's go Striker because JD mentioned him earlier. So let's show Striker some love. And I don't know why. Don't ask me why. But I've got a funky outfit for Sub-Zero. So don't panic. It is him. And this is the character I've got the most experience playing. So we'll just have some fun. Double Striker. There he is, Mariachi Sub-Zero. We liking that? We liking that? Right, here we go. God, the AI's so dumb sometimes. I know this is the first fight and stuff, but... Whoop! I'm sure the computer would say the same about me. Oh, the players are so dumb. Whoop! Damn. Okay. So Fatal Blows are back in towers. We'll see some of them. And we are just getting started. Woo! Oh, I had the controller down there, in fairness. I should probably use Striker a little bit. It's very hard when you're playing Sub-Zero not to just spam that ice slide. It is so powerful. So effective. Okay. I can never get that to work like that. Look, it doesn't do anything. Meant to pin her to the ground. What's happening? Should we fatality it? This is for everyone who's stuck around this far. Okay. There we go. First try. Here we go. To be honest, anybody who's played the betas will have seen this already, I imagine. Results of the poll are in. Should Aaron wear a hat on every stream? 75% say yes. Might have to consider that. We'll see. If you behave yourselves, then I might wear a hat every stream. Maybe I'll start every stream wearing a hat, but then I'll take it off within the first like 5 minutes. Because everybody deserves to look at these lovely locks, I think. Look at that. Sub-Zero not only copying my lovely mariachi style. First we had 2 strikers. Oh man, he is all over me. Okay. He really is all over me. Wow. Sub-Zero is so sneaky. There we go. I've landed a hit. Amen. When I played that tournament the other night, made it through to the last 8, I was playing a Sub-Zero. Got my ass beat by Liu Kang in the end. Ah! I do love that animation. Hey, should we... There we go. We'll do my fatal blow. I haven't seen Striker's half of it yet. That's pretty cool. Remember when they were called X-ray moves? So yeah, we're just in the towers mode now, guys. Giving the story mode a bit of a rest. Shake it up between a couple of different fighters. I think I'll do a couple more matches as Sub-Zero. Oh, have that. Jax hasn't got his metal arm in this version then. Metal arms, I should say. Oh, Striker's got an easy job. Come in, throw a grenade, nip off again. There we go, got ya. Oh, he got me in a nice clone. I'm letting him do that, I'm letting him. Oh! Blocked, mate, blocked. Try it again. See what happens. Oh, I should have it. I slid him then. There we go. Should we see if we can get the brutality going? I don't know how far away we got to be for that, but... Nah, I can't do it. Apologies all. So we got Sub-Zero to rank 1. And obviously as you're ranking up the characters, you unlock new... like, there are certain quests and everything. The journey for each character. Whether that be cosmetics or item cards. I am gonna... It's a shame you can't change characters in between towers. Let's pick somebody else. In fact, I'll show you a little bit of the quest line. So I need to donate 1,000 coins to the shrine and then I get my first piece of scorpion gear. So let's do that. 1,000 coins it wants. With a K. And I should get a reward just for that anyway. Randomized, of course. I haven't come across any microtransaction-y stuff yet in the game, but I might be wrong. Okay, okay. New skin for Sindel. Not too bad. Am I going to have to pay 1,000 every time? 1,000 coins every time. So it's essentially like a blind box, loot box, but they're not saying that. Do you know what I mean? Because there is no box involved. Let's equip Scorpion with his new face mask. Oh, that looks cool. And then I was a bit skeptical when they introduced like the gear stuff in Injustice 2, and then what I can't remember anymore. It's a Friday, guys. There we go. So we got a new skin for Sindel. Let's give this new Scorpion mask a whirl. That's what I'm thinking. in some towers. And I'll do 6, and maybe we'll do a whole tower of Scorpion. It won't take too long. Let's go Scorpion and Sector. Actually, who's that? Darius. I don't know if I can recall who Darius is. Goro. I like the way the announcer says Goro. But if there's a particular fighting character you want to see played, let me know and I'll back out. And we can give it a go. As long as it's not rain. I'm joking. Right, ready? Here we go. Oh, he blocked it. Lovely. Everybody loves a bit of Scorpion. He's got similar to... Okay. Is it not that? You know when Scorpion's teleport is more reliable than Kung Lao's. Something's gone a tad skew with. Not spear. Blazing charge. I haven't done that yet. Okay. Before we do that. There we go. Rising flame that used to be called. I don't know what it's called now. Get it, guys? He said fired up. I've never really... I know, obviously, Sub-Zero's power set is ice. Scorpion's not like a fire guy, though, is he? He's more like undead. Okay. Have some of that. This is round 1, everyone. I'm struggling here. Against the wizard. Oh! Didn't even get a chance to do a fatality. Okay. We got another mask for Scorpion, which I'm happy about. I hope there's an option to have his hair covered. Do you know what I mean? That like iconic ninja look. Scorpion v Sub-Zero. Here we go. Hopefully we'll get to fight Johnny Cage and then we can see the Jean-Claude Van Damme skin as well at some point. How did Striker end up on my side then? Oh, it's because I teleported. Have some of that. Yeah, Scorpion, the great all-rounder as always. Bit of distance now, thanks to that move, the slide. That was cool. Ah, they know it's all over. It's got about 20 minutes left of the stream, guys. Thank you for everybody who stuck around to watch. I hope you've enjoyed what has been my first solo stream since Final Fantasy 16. Not that I don't like streaming with everyone else, obviously, but you know, when you've got people like Jasmine complaining that you're not going for the tires in Manic Mechanics and everything, it can add to a little bit of the stress. There we go. Give Goro some time to shine. Oh. There we go. Finish with the teleport. Is it going to let me finish him this time? Yeah, okay. I need to unlock some more finishers. Down, forward, back, R2. There we go. JD says, I don't know if being as old as Mortal Kombat makes me old or not. So, first Mortal Kombat 93, 92? That's about how old I am, to be fair. And I don't feel old. Oh, seasonal credits. Oh, what's this? Seasonal credits. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. I'll have to dig more into that for the review. But yeah, Mortal Kombat, I've never known a world without Mortal Kombat. Do you know what I mean? I feel quite fortunate about that. A lot of these historic gaming franchises, to be honest. I'm trying to think, what is like a franchise that's come since I've been born that is like the generation below me is like Pokemon or Mortal Kombat or something. Even though Mortal Kombat, as much as I love it, it probably isn't on the same scale as Pokemon. Obviously, I guess Fortnite, but is that even a franchise? It's one game and then it's a platform. Is this Melina I'm fighting? Lee May, okay. Oh! Oh no, my beautiful Scorpion. There we go. I don't think we've seen Scorpion's fatal blow yet. Maybe I should let them hit me enough. Oh. Fair play. She got her foot right in there then. I'm finding a little bit with the cameo system that, like, trying to trigger them between moves, it's very hit or miss. Sometimes he might show, like he just did then. Sometimes he might not. Have some of that. Oh, if only she was caught in that then. Oh. Come on. Let's see if I can get that brutality again. No. JD says Minecraft comes to mind. Yeah, I never really got into Minecraft either. I know people love it though. That was a phenomenon, you're right, I'll give you that. Again though, still only one game. Maybe that is what it is. Like from our generation, it's more like platforms and services as opposed to sequelized content. I guess you could say like Uncharted maybe? The Last of Us? But then they don't... Again, by nature of us being alive when these things started, they don't feel like they carry as much weight. Scorpion v Scorpion. Except the CPU Scorpion is dressed as Goku from Dragon Ball. Where's Scott when you need him? Remember when Scorpion had a sword? An MKX? Sometimes he does. He's more human in this redesign. So basically there's a gear system where you obviously unlock different pieces for different characters, but they've also got what's called pallets, which is what we unlocked randomly from Sindel. And I'm hoping that there's like an undead pallet for Scorpion, more traditional. And hopefully they're not just going to try and sell it to us. Oh, he's been... Alright, let's do the fatal blow then, because it looks like I might need to anyway. Oh, did he do it? Did I do it? I did it. Let's enjoy this, because he almost had me there. Ooh. And that is the voice of co-creator Ed Boon. As Scorpion for little bits and pieces. Oh, let's get that fire spear going. Damn it. Yeah, I need to block better. Whoa! He's using all of them today. I'll have some of that then. How dare you touch Goro like that? He's only here to help me. I forgot Sonya was his cameo. That's how little he used them. I'm interested to see if the cameo fighter system sticks for future Mortal Kombat games. Depending on how popular it is amongst like hardcore fans, I guess. We'll find out. Depending on how well. Mortal Kombat tends to sell quite well, I will say. And I'm probably underplaying it again. Scorpion again! Oh my god. It's the exact same setup now, Scorpion and Goro. They've mirrored me. Oh, I'm sick of fighting Scorpion now. He's got my mask. Whoa! Oh wow, he's quite nimble. Come here! That's it, my Goro, do something. Oh, that was brutal. He earned his money then. Fair play, Goro. Oh! I'm going to try and save my fatal blow, I don't want to waste it. I don't need it. Oi! Oh, I was blocking that. He's done me, they've absolutely done me. It's the first match I've lost on this stream. Unless I've got like a slither. Nah, I'm done for. Right, we're gonna have to give it to him double time now. He's 1-0 to them. On medium difficulty novice tower. Can't be having that. That's how you know I'm getting tired. Yes, I am bringing out the excuses. Oh, stop hopping away. I'm hopping away. Yeah, I'm not messing around now. I want to get through this tower. Oh, just need a bit more range on that uppercut. Come on, man. I needed like one touch for like 5 minutes, then he wouldn't give it to me. Final round until we, hopefully we fight someone that isn't Scorpion. Oh, I better pay attention. Yeah, there we go. Have some of that. Ah, damn it, I timed it incorrectly. I'm gonna have to fatal blow him if he'll let me. Adam L's saying sort it out. Adam L, this is the first time I've struggled this this stream. You've started watching and now everything's gone to S. Everything's gone to shiitake mushrooms. Hopefully I'll have him now. I'll have him. If I can work out what side of the screen I'm on, for crying out loud. Oh, triggered it too quickly. No! Come on, guys. He's done me. He's done me, Adam L. Is he going to fatality me? He's trying. No, he couldn't do it. Well, I tell you what, at least we'll be able to change character. He picked my setup. I ain't changing character. We're taking it back. Let's go. Get him blocking. Who blocks in a Mortal Kombat? Coward. Look, why didn't that take effect? Oh! Hoi, the Shira Ryu. Is he part of the Shira Ryu or the Lin Kuei in this game? Oh, he's getting me locked in that juggle. Absolute scenes. Oh. Alright, we got him, we got him. If Goro did something, that would be appreciated. I've got about 10 minutes left of the stream. We're going to finish this tower and then we're going to see some other fighters, hopefully. I don't know why this Scorpion keeps blocking my moves. There you go. Feel the wrath of my Goro. I knew he was going to do that. Because that's what I was going to do. What? Have some. Oh, we got him now. He says. JD says Fires of Rubicon is great. Fires of Rubicon is great. Never played an Armored Core game really before, but I really enjoyed that one. Let's hope this fatal blow is enough to do him. Should be. Yeah, there's just too many games out right now, you know? Fires of Rubicon, that came out like dangerously close to Starfield, and then you got Baldur's Gate 3, which is eating up everybody's time. We did it, guys, and just because of that, I will do the fatality on him. Oh. There we go. Because he couldn't do it on me. This is my way of showing him. You gotta think, like NetherRealm, 30 years of making Mortal Kombat games, and they're still coming up with different fatalities for classic characters like Scorpion. You know what I mean? Hey! Oh, we've unlocked him as a cameo fighter. I thought we unlocked the costume then. The old retro costume. Here we go. What do we get that for? Complete a weekly quest. Oh, I don't even know. Got a trophy though. What a way to end the stream. Come on then. Boss of this tower. Quan Chi he's a cameo fighter then, because I asked that earlier. I was like, is he in the game? And I think, like, because Shang Tsung, he'd be in the game regardless, but you have to pre-order him to have him as a playable character, which I think is a little bit naughty. They always do that with Shang Tsung. He's always a DLC pre-ordered thing. Come on, Scorpion was giving me a worse time than this. Come on. Although I haven't said that. Goro's pretty good as a cameo. Usually I'd go Frost, but... I'm not seen Shang Tsung's Fatal Blow yet, but... Whoa! Got me locked. I'm not going to risk it. I'll do the Fatal. Junker2747's in the chat. Says thank you. Well, thank you for joining. Says he's given me the second Scorpion Fatality. Let's see if I can pull it off at the end of this match. Back, forward, back triangle. Okay. Is that mid or long range? What are we thinking? I should just probably look up all the characters' fatalities, right, rather than struggle. Whoa! Oh, that was good. Whoa! What are you blocking me for? How dare you? Sorcerer combination. Go on, Goro! Oh, I thought he was going to jump down then. He will not let me teleport. Absolutely doing me. Whoa. Oh man. It's getting hairy out here. It's getting hairy out here. I think we've done enough. It's not going to let me do the fatality, is it? Because you get a cutscene at the end of the last tower. Back, forward, back triangle. Back, forward, back triangle. That seems quite simple. So yeah, we've got about 8 minutes left of the stream. Finishing at 5 o'clock. But thank you to everyone that's stuck around, everyone that's watching. Loving a bit of... I'm digging Mortal Kombat 1 a lot at the moment, I can't lie. Wish I could have fatality Shang Tsung though. Game won't let me.
No sooner had Titan.
Yeah, we get that. We want to see somebody else. Finish the game. Finish the game. Okay, we got his alternate outfit because we're ranking up Scorpion. Junker2747. What other fatalities do we know? Who should I play as? I was having a pretty good time with Raiden earlier, and now let's keep Scorpion as a cameo. Very hard. Let's keep it at medium. Oh, I haven't fought Baraka yet outside of the story, so we'll give that a go. Right, let me okay, and we'll do Raiden's fatality. I haven't seen any of that yet. Hui! Raiden's so quick. I love it. This stage is pretty messed up, actually. Wonder when I get to this point in the story what's gonna happen. Yeah, she's being easy on me at the moment, isn't she? Go here. Junker coming at it, coming in again with the second fatalities. I'll see if I can do that one then. Yeah, I like Raiden. He's cool. Whoa. I think Kano might be the best cameo fighter. He's just always rolling in, isn't he? Right. Right, I gotta take this in now. I gotta do this for Junker. Down, forward, back, square, far. There we go. Junker's come through. I've not seen this. Nasty. She died as she lived, Melina, screaming. There you go. Nice. JD says, I'd love to go to EGX this year, but I don't know if there's anything new and compelling to make the trip for. Yeah, I don't know. I remember at EGX last year, so that was the first time Sonic Frontiers was playable. Even to the press, I want to say, as well as the public. I don't know, but yeah. And then Sonic Frontiers came out, and it was a 4 out of 10. So, you know. Although, don't tell Scott I said that. Do not tell Scott. Oh, just when I say that Kano might be the best cameo fighter, here he comes. Look at him. Look at him throwing these knives, lasering me. Absolute scenes. Should I tell you what Raiden move I miss? It's the one where you used to like grab him and then just and then like blow him away, essentially. Sorry, I had an itch then. Woo. Guys, it is almost the weekend. Mortal Kombat 1 is here. Lies of P is almost here. So many great games to play at the moment. Oh! So now that I did that first finisher, is it saved? No, it isn't. Still got to unlock it. I wish it just like saved them. Oh. Scorpion! Come on, Raiden, come on. Whoa, he caught me in a juggle then, didn't he? There we go. Let's do the standard finisher. Back, forward, back, triangle. Payday 3 is almost here. Yeah, another game that's a culprit for the early access thingy-majig. Isn't early access on the 18th? But that game's coming to Game Pass on day 1 as well. Fatality. Right, let's do one more character. We've got 3 minutes left of the stream. My voice is dry. My throat is dry, sorry. But yeah, that was a fun 2 hours playing Mortal Kombat. I think I'm gonna like this game. I'm digging it more than MK11. I'll be honest. Will it usurp MKX for me? It's too hard to tell. Too early to tell, I'll say. So we got weekly quests and all that jazz. Okay, so it is a bit like a live service type thing. Oh, I like that. They give you normal coins first, and then they swap it for seasonal coins. Brilliant. That's so cheeky. So cheeky. Right, anyway, enough of that. I think we've got time for one more match, maybe 2 more. I'm tempted to go Reptile. Let's see how we get on with Reptile. Reptile wins. And I like the fact that Reptile is a ninja in this one, not just a giant, well, reptile. Even though you can like sort of shift between the two. Yeah. I doubt you've got invisibility in this version. Oh wait, there it is. I was wrong. You've got it. It's there. It's still as useless as it always was. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, I'm liking Reptile. Oh, Frost, come on, sort it out, love. Yeah, everyone's got like a distance grab. Okay, just find out what Reptiles is. Oi! The best bit of the 94, 95 movie is when the Reptile goes into a statue, he turns into Reptile, and then just in case you don't know who it is, the song goes, Reptile, and then the best fight in the movie happens. We've got a note from gaming editor Nathan Bliss, says Lies of P is going live at 5:30. So that would be our Lies of P review on the channel. If you want to hear my thoughts about Lies of P, spoiler alert, it's pretty bloody good. Souls-like, then stick around after the stream and that video will be getting posted. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on all those lovely video reviews. And honestly, guys, next month, October, as me and JD were saying earlier, it's kind of insane. We've got Alan Wake 2. We've got Spider-Man 2. We've got Assassin's Creed Mirage. We've got Lords of the Fallen. We've got Super Mario Bros. Wonder. All these we plan on reviewing on the channel. So let us know if that's of interest to you. Let's finish off with Reptile's Fatality, and then it's time for Aaron to have a bath. Right. Forward, back, down, circle. There we go. Adam L says, don't need to watch it now, it's good. Yeah, but why is it good? Find out at 5:30. And that was a pretty brutal fatality to end on. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to end it here. Nice to see so many familiar names in the chat. Alongside some new names in the chat as well. And obviously, whenever I do a stream, I try and shout everybody out. So we've got Adam L, thank you, Nathan, JD, Junker, Jasmine was here at one point. We had a lovely person called Explore Laugh. And I believe that was it for today's stream. I think we peaked at 10, but that was everyone who commented. Have a fantastic weekend, whatever game you end up playing, whatever thing you end up doing. Always my pleasure to be here. We'll see you next time, streaming for definitely Wednesday at 4 p.m. for another edition of the Mirror Gaming Walkthrough. That is our weekly news podcast. But until then, have a great weekend. Stick around for that Lies of P review. We put a lot of work into it. And yeah, see you next time, guys. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye for now.